Greetings, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Vanetta. For those of you who don't know who I am, and also who don't know that I'm a nurse, I looked over the videos on my channel and I was like, I've never introduced myself as a nurse. But those who've been in there with me for years know that I'm a nurse. But this is for those who are not aware that I'm a nurse, who are new to my channel. And thanks to all my new subscribers. And thank you all for continue to come back and support my channel and watch my videos. So I've been in the healthcare field for over 18 years. I started off as a CNA 1. Then I went back and got my CNA 2, my LPN, and then I got my bachelor's in science. So I'm an RN with a bachelor's. I am a dedicated and compassionate nurse, committed to providing exceptional care and support to those in need. I'm trying to tell you, nursing is not for the weak. I've had the privilege of serving patients across various settings, from the hospitals to the assisted living facilities to the Tranquil community clinics. As a nurse, I believe in the power of empathy, apathy, and holistic care. Because I'm trying to tell you, we got to promote this healing and wellness, because patients, family members, they think we're wrong. They never want to listen to us. So, with that being said, my journey as a nurse has shaped me to be the person I am today. From me to administering medications with precisions, to lending like a listening ear to the patients, listening to their concerns. That's me. If you got a problem, when I come in your room, you're going to talk to me. And we're going to try to figure it out together. I enjoy what I do. Like I said, I've been in clinics, I've been in assisted living facilities. Now I'm in a hospital setting, and I'm on a stroke and neuroscience unit. And I've been there for over 5 years, and I love it. My team is amazing. Now, you're going to have those patients who's going to be irate with the family members, but you just got to learn to push through your day. I mean, the best thing that you could do is come in with a positive attitude. If you have anything going on in your life, leave it at the front door. You can think about it all the way to work. But before you enter that building, leave it back there in the car, okay? Because no one wants to come in, see you, and you have the most craziest attitude all day long, okay? All right, so with that being said, me, if there's anything that's going on with my life, and I know I got to go to work, I'm going to pray about it on the way to work. When I get to work, everything is left in the car. I'm going to get out the car. I'm going to come in. I'm going to say, good morning. How was your night? Because these nurses are ready for us to get in here, because I'm a day shift nurse. So these night shift nurses are ready for us to get in here so they can get out and go home. I'm going to clock in, get myself ready. And the most important thing that you need to do so that you can have a smooth flow to, when you're working, is get a good report. I have a report sheet that I've been using since I was a student nurse, and I tailor it to any units that I go to. Because when I went through my nursing residency program, it was 1 year. So I went through 5 different rotations. So I went through a med surg rotation was my first one. My second rotation was another med surg. My third rotation was a surgical unit. My fourth rotation is the unit that I'm on now, and that's the stroke and neuroscience unit. And then my fifth rotation was ortho. So this report sheet that I had, it was amazing, and I could tailor it to each unit that I went to. And again, I was using it as a nursing student many years ago, and I'm still using this sheet now. And when I have new nurses that come to the unit and I precept them, I give them a copy of my sheet and they use it. They love it. Okay, so with that being said, when I come in, I want my night nurse to give me the bomb. When I mean the bomb nursing report. I want them to give me everything. I don't even want to have to ask them for anything. I want them to talk to me so much that they give me everything that I don't even ask for. More is better to me. And when they come back in at night, I give them the best report so that we can continue this care with our patients. Because like I said, without a good report, you're going to have to jump on a computer, which you need to jump on a computer anyway, get your own report, look at your labs, look at any images. You need to do that yourself. But at the same time, if they come in and just give you 3, 4, 5 things, you're like, what? You know, then you're going to have to go and try to find what you need to know. So me, I try to get a best report that I can. The best report. And that way, your day at work can run smooth. So again, for those who didn't know, I've been in healthcare for over 18 years. I enjoy it. You all see on my channel that I love to craft as well. Crafting is my hobby. It's my hustle. It's whatever you want to call it. I love to craft. I really love it. I love to craft. I like to decorate. I mean, I do a lot. So if you all want to see everything I do besides just being a nurse, just go back through some of my videos and you'll see. I do stuff for baby showers. I decorate for weddings. Like, I have a good time. I just love crafting. But again, nursing is my passion. It is my passion. And I'm on a stroke and neuroscience unit, which we take care of patients who have strokes, seizures, traumatic brain injuries, dementia, you name it, we probably have it. We get an overflow of patients who doesn't even have anything to do with our service line. Like, they can come in with, I'm exaggerating, but they can come in with a stumped toe, and if we have a bed, that they can come to our unit. Like, I mean, you got to have an overflow somewhere. So everybody unit has an overflow. So not necessarily that they're coming in with a stumped toe. That was just an example, okay? So don't you all come for me in the comments. Don't come for me in the comments, okay? That was just an example. But again, I love nursing. And for any of you new nurses, any of you nurses who've been around for maybe 6+ months out of school, or even veterans, if you all have any questions for me, don't hesitate to ask. Just put a description in the description box. Just leave the question and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, because I love to help out people. I really do. And if it's not a nursing question, it's a crafting question, that's fine. That's okay. You know, I'll answer those questions as well. If I can't answer it then and there, I'm going to find an answer and I'm going to let you know. Like, there's plenty of resources out here. If I don't know, somebody else going to know. So I'm going to reach out. We're going to figure it out. And I'm going to give you the answer to the best of my ability. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my journey as a nurse. So I started off as a CNA. And I worked in a hospital setting, and I worked night shift, 7P to 7A. And when I tell y'all that night shift was not for me, it was not for me. But I enjoyed working with the patients. I really did. And at that time, I was a CNA too. And I could do everything an LPN could do except for pass meds. So I was like, well, if I could do everything they can do except for pass meds, I might as well go back to being LPN. So I went back to school to get my LPN, and I graduated for that. And I was an LPN for over 10 years. And as an LPN, I was fortunate to work in clinics. I worked in assisted living facilities, long-term care. I did like the little clinics where you help and do like vaccination and different things like that. So I was able to do some things. So then my dream was always to be an RN. So, after 10 years, it was time for me to go back to school to get my RN. And the program that I went to, it was a bachelor. So when I graduated, I had my bachelor's of science in nursing. So again, I'm an RN with a BSN. So once I got into the hospital, I ended up working. Well, when I was a resident, they sent me to the stroke and neuroscience floor by accident because they were doing constructions, and the units, they changed the numbers. So I was actually sent to the wrong unit. I stayed on the stroke and neuroscience unit for about 2 weeks, and then they finally reached out to me and was like, hey, can't wait to see you next week. And I was like, oh. So I contacted my manager, and she was like, oh, you know what? We'll get you to your correct unit. It was a little glitch because of the construction and everything. So I went to my next unit. It was a night shift. Again, night shift is not for me. I got stuck on that night shift for 18 weeks because the first 4 weeks I trained to be on that unit. And then they moved us for the next 10 weeks on another unit because that's when COVID hit. So actually I was a COVID nurse. Like, I didn't do anything but work with COVID patients. So then after those 10 weeks, we went back to the original unit, and I was there for 4 more weeks. And then I did another rotation. And then it was time for me to opt out, to figure out where I wanted to go. So through all those 5 rotations that I had, I picked the unit that was well managed and had the best team. Not saying that the other units wasn't well managed, but some of them didn't have managers at the time. And some of the team members was like telling me some negative stuff. So I didn't want to be around any negativity. So I decided to pick the unit. So I've been on stroke and neuroscience for about, I want to say maybe 5 years now in the hospital. I love it. Even though the team that I started with, a majority of them is gone, but we have new team members, new management, and everything is awesome. And you all know that I became an assistant nurse manager on that unit. Yes, for about 1.5 years. And so, that was amazing. I loved it. I love being in leadership. So leadership is where I want to be. So I'm going to continue to strive to be in leadership because that's where I want to be. I also enjoy when I have to precept new student nurses or new nurses, because we have students that come to our unit and they get to work with us and get to take a patient. So they get to see a little bit about our day. So I enjoy working with the student nurses because they have a lot of questions, and I enjoy answering their questions. I love it. And I enjoy them watching me, for my day, see what's going on. Even though they're not there for the whole 12-hour shift, they're there at least about 8 hours. So I really enjoy them being, because they learn a lot. And if it's something that they need to learn or haven't seen and I'm not doing it for the day, if it's another nurse doing it, I'll be like, hey, can my student come with you to see you? And they'd be like, cool, that's fine. So that's a plus. And I love to precept the new nurses fresh out of nursing school. I love it. I love it. I love it. But I think that's enough about me and nursing. If you all have any questions about it, my nursing journey, I mean anything, just let me know, and I'll leave it in the description and I'll get back to you. And if you just accidentally stop by this channel and you like the content, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also hit the notification bell so when I upload more videos, you will be notified. And you can share my videos too as well. And again, I want to thank those of you who've been rocking with me and rolling with me for years, who continue to watch my videos and support my channel. And again, welcome, welcome, welcome to the new subscribers that I have on my channel. And I want you all to have a good day. Bye.